Hello students, today in this video I am going to discuss about direct and indirect speech. Indirect speech is also known as reported speech. We may report the words of a speaker in two ways. We may quote the actual words of a speaker. This is called direct speech. For example, see here, Robin said, comma, within inverted comma, Mita will play the guitar. This quoted sentence is the actual word of the speaker Robin. So this is called direct speech. We may report the speech of the speaker in our own words without quoting his exact words. This is called indirect speech. For example, see the same sentence I have converted into indirect speech. Robin said that Mita would play the guitar. We have to keep it in mind that in direct speech we use comma and inverted commas, whereas in indirect speech we do not. Now have a look here. Here in the example, Robin said Mita will play the guitar. This is direct speech and said is the reporting verb. We have to keep it in mind that reporting verb is the most important part of direct and indirect speech. Now see here, basic changes while converting direct speech into indirect speech. Which are they? Change in punctuation, change in tense, change in pronoun, change in words denoting time, space and position. With an example, I tried to make you understand. See here the example. John said, comma, within inverted comma the reported speech, I shall go to Delhi tomorrow. This is direct speech. Now, to convert it into indirect speech, what are the steps we have to follow? First, we have to withdraw the inverted comma. Here, the reporting verb is in past tense, said. And to withdraw the inverted comma, we have to insert that. So, that is done. John said that I shall go to Delhi tomorrow. I is the pronoun which will be changed to the pronoun he for John. John is the speaker and I here refers to John, and for that the pronoun will be changed to he. Shall go will change to past tense because the reporting verb is in past tense said. So shall go with he, it will change to would go. To Delhi. Now tomorrow, words denoting time or adverb here is tomorrow. Tomorrow will change to the next day or the following day. So the sentence, John said that he would go to Delhi the next day. Now, rules for changing direct speech into indirect speech. The general rules. If the reporting verb is in present tense or future tense, the tense of the reported speech will not change. See the example. This example will clear your doubts. He says, I am writing a letter. Here says is the reporting verb and says is in present tense. So, he says, I am writing a letter will change to he says that he is writing a letter. Again, rule number 2. If the reporting verb is in past tense, the tense of the reported speech will change to corresponding past tense. For example, he said, I am writing a letter. Said is in the simple past tense, reporting verb, and the quoted sentence or the sentence within inverted commas is in present continuous tense. So, according to the rule, this quoted sentence while converting into indirect speech will change to past continuous tense. So, it will be, he said that he was writing a letter in indirect speech. Rule number 3, if the reporting verb is in past tense and that sentence within quotation also is in past tense, then the sentence while converting it into indirect speech will change into past perfect tense. See the example. Here is the example. Jagat said, I enjoyed my holidays. Here said reporting verb is also in past tense and enjoyed also is in past tense. Now this sentence while converting into indirect speech will change to past perfect, the reported speech. Jagat said that he had enjoyed his holidays. Coming to rule number 4, if the sentence within inverted commas is a statement which is still relevant or a universal truth, the tense will not change while converting it into indirect speech. See the example, it will help you to clear your doubts. The teacher said the sun rises in the east. Said is the reporting verb which is in past tense, but the sun rises in the east is in present tense because it is in universal truth. And this, while converting into indirect speech, will remain in present tense only. So the sentence will be in inverted speech. The teacher said that the sun rises in the east. Now, changes in interrogative sentence, then imperative sentence and exclamatory sentence. See, with example, I tried to make you understand. See here, mother told me, why are you not studying? Here, why are you not studying started with WH word. This interrogative sentence started with WH word. While converting it into indirect speech, for as it is interrogative sentence, so reporting verb will not be told or said. It will be either asked or inquired of. So I have here used asked. Mother asked me. Then we have to place the or insert the same WH word. Mother asked me why I was not studying, and we have to withdraw this inverted commas also, and interrogative sign will not be there. Here it will be full stop. So here also the general rules, change of pronoun, change of quotation, punctuation, all are followed. See the second sentence, mother told me, are you studying? So here the interrogative sentence started with verb. Now if the interrogative sentence starts with verb, then while converting it into indirect speech, we will be using if conjunction. See the sentence, mother asked me if I was studying, either if or whether. Now coming to the next rule for imperative sentence, see here, imperative sentence, command, request, advice, wish, etc. My brother said to me, please give me a pen. So, please give me a pen, from this inverted or quoted sentence we can understand it's a request. So, the reporting verb will change according to the mode of the reported speech, and here mode is request. My brother requested me, as said is in past tense, so request will change to requested. My brother requested me, then to infinitive, to plus verb, to give him a pen. This is the indirect speech. Again, see here number 2, the headmaster said to the students, stand up. While headmaster is saying to stand up means it's an order. So headmaster ordered the students to stand up. Now coming to exclamatory sentence, while converting from direct to indirect, see with example I have tried to make you understand, and the examples are, first one, they said, hurrah, we have won the match. Now to in indirect speech, to withdraw the exclamation mark and the exclamatory word hurrah, we have to use the word exclaimed. They exclaimed. How they exclaimed? The sentence says us that with joy. They exclaimed with joy. Then we have to once again insert that conjunction, that they had won the match. We will change to they. Had, have will change to had because the reporting verb is in past tense. So they had won the match. Coming to the next sentence, he said, alas, our foes are too strong. Now, they, sorry, here it will not be they, he said it will be. He said, then it will be he exclaimed. He exclaimed with sorrow that their foes were very strong. Why it is exclaimed with sorrow? Because of the word alas. Now see there, here convert into direct speech means from indirect to direct, just vice versa. See the example. Zibran exclaimed with sorrow that he had lost his keys. Now, from this indirect speech, we can understand that exclaimed with sorrow means it's an exclamatory sentence. So, we will be, while changing it, we have to follow the basic rules, and then it will be easier for you. See, Zibran said, then comma and inverted comma, as we are converting to direct speech. And for exclaimed with sorrow, we will be using alas, then exclamation mark, and after that he had lost his keys. No, so he is I who is saying, Zibran, I have lost my keys, and inverted comma, close, that's direct speech. I have taken this question sentences from your book only. Now just see the number 2 one. My friend wished me best of luck for my interview. Wished me means it's a wish. No. So my friend said to me, then comma and inverted comma, best of luck for your interview. This is the direct speech, and close the inverted comma, put a full stop. That's the end. Now number 3, my teacher hoped that all my wishes come true. So teacher hoped it means it's teacher's wish. So we can express it in this way in direct speech. My teacher said, comma within inverted comma, may all your wishes come true, and close the inverted comma. Now from your book I have jot down, or not jot down, I have just added few things here. See, changing words denoting time, space and position. These words, while converting to indirect speech, will change, and here is the table. See, ago will change to before, here, there, last, previous, next, next day, following day, now, then. So go through this. You have to keep this words list always in mind while converting direct to indirect. Now again, here is another table. From direct to indirect speech, change of tenses. I suggest you to read all this again and again to clear all your doubts. Now, if you have any doubts, you will ask me, you may text me. I hope you have understood this chapter. Now, students, I'm going to give you few work. I'll share a worksheet, and I hope you will be solving it and send it back to me in Google Classroom. Thank you, students.